Hi, this is Beth. I just thought I would give you a little introduction to Angel for those of you that are not familiar with it. Maybe it'll make the transition and getting started in this class a little bit easier. When you first get into our class, you'll see, of course, the title across the top. The very first thing you'll see are announcements, and I often put different announcements at least once a week, sometimes twice. Sometimes I just do a silly little reminder, this guy's going to tell you about something I wanted you to know. Other times it might be text, other times it might be a video of me. Who knows? So that's where the announcements are. And then to get started, after you read the announcements, you'll go to content and you'll see whatever is within that week. I always try to put the due dates here, makes it easier. The syllabus will always be right here available to you. You'll notice inside the syllabus, of course, you can scroll down and see everything we're going to do for the next 4 weeks. But you'll also notice at the top I have a click here to print this page. That's something we encourage all of our online instructors to do. It just helps for the students if it's more than one screen length to print it. Makes it easier for them to go back, mark things off, take notes along the way or whatever. So I did that in this class as a good example. Then I go back to our class and I can go into week 1. And here are the due dates again, right here clear. We have 2 things we need to get done by this week, or 2 folders, so we're going to files. We're going to go into the first one, introductory activities. And here is everything that needs to be done. You'll notice again I take you to the course syllabus. All of these are hot links, so you just click on whichever one and it'll open up a new tab. I do that so it's easy to get back to our class. So you'll go through, read all the material in here, think reflectively about how it impacts you. Then you should be able to close that tab and get back to where you were and continue. Here's a get to know me. I have a practice Dropbox in here. You're going to read through what it wants you to do. Sometimes I have you upload files to the Dropbox. This time I just wanted you to type us a message in here answering these questions, give it a title, and hit submit. Now once you submit it and I grade it, down here below it's going to have your points and my comments. There are other ways to see how many points you earned on this, but one way to do it is always go back to the place where you did the assignment. So you would go back into here and you could always see your score. Another way would be to go into reports and grades and run a report on yourself. Then you'll see we've got some discussion boards. This is how we simulate the same conversation that you would have in a class, the give and take, the sharing of ideas, all those things. So I'd like you to introduce yourself in this one. You can either start a new post or you can click on someone else's and then use the reply button at the bottom. In this class, other than the introduction, although you could certainly do it there too, I'd like for you to do your own post and then reply on a couple other people. So we really do have that sharing of ideas. There's a syllabus quiz. Down here it wants you to create a folder. That's just a folder on your C drive where you're going to keep all the things we do with this class. It's not an Angel folder, it's just a file folder on your hard drive. We do that so our students will be able to go back and resubmit something if they accidentally forgot to submit it or didn't submit it correctly. So it's just kind of a nice habit. Then we'd go back to week 1 and go down to lesson 1 activities. And again, you'll read the instructor notes, see the applications. Each week has a faculty inventory, which is just, I think, a great way to think through what indeed you are doing in class. And also, I have them taped up on my wall as just reminders of things I could be doing to be a better instructor. So I think those are great. I've had a lot of great feedback of people really liking the inventory. And then you'll go down. Jing, that's what I'm using right now, is a great tool to know how to use. If you ever need to help an instructor do or a student do something on the computer, you can create a Jing like I am as a way to share your voice and the screen. But also it is a great screen capture tool, which is what you're going to do in here. So then I'd go back, let's see, down here I have some more discussion questions. So another example, obviously, of sharing ideas, and then you go in, read other people's posts, and hit reply at the bottom and give your ideas. And then I can close that tab and be back to where I started. So I hope this helps you get started in Angel. Feel free to email, call, stop by my office. I'm here to do anything I can to help. I hope you enjoy the workshop, and I'll be talking to you soon. Thanks.